This happened a while ago, and of course my first thought at the time when I wrote it down was this is gonna make a great story. I hope you find it as great as I do. Last Thursday 9 months ago, a friend of mine lost access to Discord for reasons I don't fully get. This bleep because I talk with them and our other friend quite often. So a temporary group chat on Microsoft Teams of all places was constructed as a replacement. I downloaded the app on my phone and joined said group chat. I've got two phones. One with the important stuff on it, I call it the work phone, and the other one with the banal and personal, that one's the main phone. I installed Teams on my main phone on that same Thursday, except it was more of a Friday by that point. I got severely distracted on my phone browsing the interwebs to the point where the sun was rising behind me. When I eventually returned to my senses, I, doused in shame, decided to at least take a look at my phone notifications before properly calling it but thank and curse bleep for time zones, because apparently my friends were up too and one of them had just sent me a message. We talked for a bit and apparently they were getting on call, so I just said bleep it and tag along cause the day was already ruined anyway, might as well. Just under an hour goes by and we all get off call, since Teams auto kicks everybody out at 60 minutes. But before we start a new call I go and take a bathroom break. It was 8 in the morning by then. Sitting there in silence, the fatigue and sleepiness hit me, and this had been a terrible mistake and I was already sleep deprived enough and I needed to go to bed immediately lest I die. So a less dramatic version of that was what I sent to the group chat. And they hadn't started a new call themselves anyway, so they probably wanted to dip too. Oh well, I left the dishes in the sink, brushed my teeth, and finally let the day end. I went to bed probably at around 9 in the morning, something like that. My sleep quality is kinda garbage, so I'd wake up randomly throughout, but fade back into proper sleep soon after. The time flies by, and eventually, after an hour of rolling around comfy and half asleep, I notice the sun's on its way to set. I check my work phone and it's become 17:30, good enough, so I go through my morning routine as usual and spend like an hour just relaxing with the lights off processing the past couple weeks. I'm done with that by 19:00, and that's when I grab my main phone and take a look at that Teams chat to see what's new. There's a message from my friend El Mowing that I apparently but dialed the group chat and started a 1-minute long call at some point. I look closer at the timestamps and see that the call started at 17:08. That's strange. Did I like accidentally unlock my phone with the fingerprint while checking to see whether I should wake up yet? But I vividly remember intentionally not checking the time so that I could stay in bed for as long as possible. And then it dawned on me, my main phone, the one with Teams on it, I had left it on the coffee table in the living room the previous day. I had no way of accessing it. I usually keep both phones by the bed, but I was so exhausted the previous day that I was like, whatever man, I can check the time on that one instead. And so that's what I did. I started typing frantically into the chat, freaking out about the whole thing, and our other friend, who saw that original 17:08 message an hour late anyway, jumped in and confirmed they were not there at all when the call happened. And it really doesn't make sense, because it's not like I was out cold during that time either. I was just laying in bed trying to keep sleeping. It was the kind of pseudo-sleep where an hour passes by in 10 minutes. I just don't think it's feasible that I would have sleepwalked, something I have no known history of doing, and pulled the sheets off, opened my bedroom door, walked all the way to the living room just to start a call for a single minute, and then hop back into bed and proceed to not even fall asleep properly after. I simply don't buy it. But the phone can't be unlocked in any other way, and there's no one else in the house, to my knowledge. At least, if somebody's there, they'd need my fingerprint. Anyway, let's not think about that one. What is going on, man? Loudly crying face, don't hit me with the gas leak theory. I don't wanna imagine myself just standing there blank-eyed starting a Teams call and just not saying a word and then forgetting it all. I would love to know your thoughts, I still have access to the Teams GC, so if you wanna analyze some screenshots, let me know.